Okay, so we are going to be talking about the bear market right now. Okay, we just finished with the bull market. Okay, don't forget I told you I'm going to be showing you one secret that you can use to also make money from. So you can see by the time you click on this place, you will see different market, forest, indices, cryptocurrency, commodities. So, but we are on in the synthetics. Okay, this is the one we are working with, and you can select the bear market from here. Okay, you scroll down, you see volatility under commodities. You scroll down. Okay, this is it. Okay, daily reset indices. Remember I told you it's a daily market, so after 24 hours it resets, and you can see it here, daily reset indices. So like I said before, so we are going to be talking about all these markets, so make sure you subscribe to this channel because it's going to help you to learn more about how to trade crash and bull. Okay, so we are going to be talking about the bear market trading now. So we're talking about the bear market trading now. Okay, so like I told you earlier before, that bear market means that the market will always go down. So remember, by the time I showed you that of a bull market, it was always upward move, and you can see this now is now downward move. You can see all of them. I hope you can see them very well. Okay, you can see them very well. Okay, so these are downward move. Okay, these are downward move. So in the bull market, I used the past trend to showed you how to trade the market. The same, note this, the same analysis used for the bull market is the same analysis used for the bear market. The only difference is that the reverse will be the case now. Okay, the reverse will be the case now. The opposite of up is down. Okay, instead of you trading on rise, you'll be trading on fall because it's a bear market. So I'm going to be using a current trend now. I used past result like this for bull market. So let me use the current market so you get to know and understand, because by the time you open your trading and you want to trade, your market will not be, the market you want to trade will not be on the past, it will be on the present. So for example now, this market now, for example, I want to trade now, what direction do you think I would want to place my trade? Of course it's going to be downward trend, and as you can see, one, the strategy I told you about, that the indicators, you see the moving average is already above this market trend, and the parabolisa is at the top. Okay, these are two indicators that showed me that this market is already a downward market. And when you come to MACD, you can see that this line is below this very line. You can see this horizontal line. You can see this mouse I'm shaking now, there's a line there. Okay, you can see there's a line there, -2. Okay, so you can see where the line is. Okay, if this MACD is above here, it means the market is moving opposite direction. Okay, but since it's below here, it's going to be very difficult for it to cross this line because it's a downward market. Okay, because it's a downward market, it is going to be very difficult for it to cross. If it cross, that means it's as a result of a market force or news or anything that happened within the market that is beyond your control and my control. But as long as you entered your trade in a good and bright manner, you don't have anything to fear. Okay, make sure the things I said you should consider by the time you want to enter trade. For example, I want to enter this trade right now. You see that the market has moved to its direction, and on getting to this point, it reversed and tried to move up. This was as a result of a market force. Okay, it wasn't expected, but since it happened, it's still going to come down. Do you know why? Because this market is a downward trend market. So even if you have entered your trade at this point and at a level it dropped, this market reversed back to this level, still there's still hope that before the day end this market will drop. So that's why I said always enter your trade to 24 to 10 hours, 5 hours, depending on your trade. Like right now I can't trade up to 10 hours again because the time will not take up to 10 hours before it will close. So, and do you know why I will enter sell? I will enter sell. Okay, I will enter fall. Do you know why? Because these indicators have showed me that this market is coming down, and secondly, by this time this market pull up, try to reverse to upward trend, which is not the direction for the market. And notice that there is what is called support and resistance. Okay, now there is a resistance here. This moving average has formed a strong resistance. You can see at this point, let me use horizontal line. Okay, at this point, from here, okay, from here it has become, you can see where I place this line now, it has become a resistance for this market to pierce. If it pierces this line, it means that the market may have the tendency to keep going up. That means it is a bad day. Okay, it means that that day was a bad day. Okay, it means that today is a bad day. But this is 95.9% or 99.9% that this market will come down, because one, things you should calculate is a downward market. Why is it going up? It's impossible. We disagree. It shouldn't be going up, it should come down. Secondly, there is a resistance here that will stop it, because since it proves stubborn to break out from this support, to break out from this resistance, and we assume that it's not going to be stubborn again to break out this resistance. Okay, so for that reason I am going to enter sell. I am going to enter that this market must come down. That is my agreement. Okay, that is my agreement. And mind you, this moving average is above, the MACD is below, so the parabolisa is also though it has not appeared here, it's still counting on downward until the market start coming down, then it can still start to appear here. But the strategy I'm using is that this is a downward market and the market should be coming down instead of going up. So with the strong resistance above here, remember what I told you about the bull market, that when you see that the bull market after like 3 candle drop and it started forming green, you should enter buy, and by the time before it gets to this moving average, you should enter you should close your trade, because that this moving average, which has formed a support, a resistance, might pull the market back. Okay, so that is it. So for after considering this, that there is resistance above here and that the moving average is above, and that this MACD is below this line, then you can enter sell. So at this very point now, I can boldly enter sell, which I have already done, and you can see that I'm already in profit of $37 using $500 as trading capital. So look, this is my trading capital here, and mind you, I am using a demo to teach you this. I'm not using my real account. I'm using a demo to teach you this, and this, likewise you too. By the time you have registered your account and you want to start trading, before you start using this strategy, make sure you master this strategy before you start using real money. So you also will have a demo fund up to $10,000 or less or above. It depends if you reduce your own. Okay, it depends on how much. Some you might decide to reduce it up to $200 and see how you can raise it up to master the trend. Okay, so you make sure you master the strategy, master the trading with your demo before you start trading with your real money. Okay, so you can see that the market I've entered is now making me money already. Okay, so I can now decide to sell. Like I said, you enter your trade for 24 hours, for 20 hours, 10 hours, doesn't mean you should wait up to 10 hours before you close your market, or you should be greedy. No, don't be greedy. Like, since you are in profit, after like 1 hour to 2 hours, by the time this candle gets to this point, within 1 to 2 hours, okay, depending on the move of the candle, but at this point I will be okay to close. So how do you close? You now press this sell. You can see this sell here. Okay, that's why I said enter a longer hour, so that you can have this opportunity to sell or leave your market to correct itself when you are on negative. Okay, so that is it for the bear market. And make sure you practice this often and often before you can start using your real money. After you register your account, you log in, you go to demo, then you start using demo, okay, to practice. By the time you master the whole of the trading, then you can now start to use your real money to make real money and enjoy yourself. So that is it. Then now come the secret I want to give to you. Remember, remaining one video that I will be showing you another strategy on volatility 75. We are going to talk about that one. Okay, so but first and foremost, let me show you the secret I told you that you can be using to make some cash, to print some cash from this strategy, this same bull and bear market. Okay, so this is it. You see, this market is it's a downward market, it's a bear market. So whenever this market is going against the rule of bear, the platform will pay you ×2 if you want to take the risk. I said this market is for you to sell, and if you are buying instead of selling, the market sees you as someone who is taking a risk and want to pay you times 200% of your, that means if you use $100 to trade, you'll be making $100 plus profit, because you are taking a risk, because the market was designed to go down, which is bear market that will always go down. You can see this arrow, and you are not saying that it's going to go up. So what type of risk are you taking? Then the market say, if you do that, we are paying you higher. Okay, now this is how to take advantage of this opportunity. You see this market here, you see what happened here. Whenever you open your trading platform and you see that, like what happened here happened, okay, like what happened here happened after I tried to form green from go back. Instead of the market was supposed to be going down, but it was not going up. So assuming by the time you open and the market was at this candle, or at this very candle, okay, at this very candle, you can now enter buy. Instead of sell, you enter buy. Don't go, stay with the market, okay, watch the market. Within few minutes you take your profit, because the company is paying you 200%. You'll be earning high, like you see. You can see what the market is paying you here, 160%. Okay, 160%. So with $500 you are earning $1,300. Okay, if it is on, because this is on Deriv platform, if it's on binary.com, the former platform, you will be paid 200% plus. But here now I can see it has been reduced to 160%, which is also very good. So you can see, if you are going against the market, you can see how much they are paying you, and if you are going the right market, you see how much they are paying you, 56%. So this is it. So by the time you at this candle now, make sure this candle has formed, another candle open and it has formed green. So just enter with any amount. Okay, it could be $50 depending on how much your capital you have, but don't risk all your capital. Okay, just enter any amount you want, either $100 or $50. Then enter rise, then wait for this point. Okay, within few minutes, 5 minutes or 2 minutes, you might see a positive move. Don't wait for 2 or 3 candle or 4 candle, because there is a risk above here. There is a resistance that will pull the market back. Okay, so from this market, I said you enter. So with the little move you will see, just be watching. Make sure you enter your market up to like 1, 2, 3 hours to 4 hours to 5 hours. Okay, that doesn't mean you wait up to that. Just enter to 2, 3 hours. Okay, and wait for here. So by the time the market move, with a little move it will move, then it would have given you some profit immediately, because since they are paying you up to 160%, any slight move, it will give you a good profit instantly, because the market move to give you a good volume pip, because you are trading against the market. So by the time it move, you take profit, you sell. Okay, it's just a way of you printing money. You target the market, you print the money. You target the market, you print the money. You enter, you wait. When you see green with a good value, $2, $3 to $5, you sell. Okay, you sell and close the market. Okay, so the same thing happened okay, this very one, you might not do it here. Okay, if you are smart, you can only do it from here. Okay, but I didn't see a good reason for you to do it on this one. Okay, So but for something like this you can do it, because by the time this market opened, the candle was trading above the moving average. So from when you see this candle, you see this candle, and from this candle you can still enter and wait to take profit from here, okay, before this line. Don't wait for one candle to close before you take a profit. With a move from one candle, you can see a reasonable profit that you can just sell. Okay, so that is that. So the same thing happens in bull market. I'm going to leave this trade because I'm very sure that it's going to end in profit, so I'm not closing it. Okay, so the same thing happens in bull market. Okay, so this is bull market. The same thing happens here. Okay, so you can see by the time it's going down, the market is still moving up. Okay, still moving up. But if you are someone like me that would like to take risk, I can also try that strategy here, because the market has moved way too up. Okay, and there is resistance here, and I'm very sure that this resistance will press the market down before it pull it up, or it may rather even press it down to close at this particular point. So I can still take that and make some little profit. But this is where we have it here. You know, this is a bull market. The market was supposed to be going up, and you see something like this. By the time this candle drop and this red one drop below this moving average, you could have just enter, sell, and snappily make a good profit from it. Okay, so you can see it here. You'll be paid 197% if you are trading against the market. If you are trading on the right channel, you are making 40 something percent. So you can see, and because you trade against the market, you can quickly make profit from it. So the same thing happens here. So if you are smart enough, when you see red candle, you see red candle on that moving red candle, you can still do that and just enter and close to grab profit. So that's a good one, guys. You can make use of it to make you a good money. So thank you for watching. My next video will be on the volatility 75. I'm going to show you, because you are going to make a very good money from that particular trading. Okay,